The sun is out. A great afternoon for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the LA Chargers and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from South Florida. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
First down, Chargers.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, right back to Harris. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On play action, it's Herbert. Left side, he's got the tight end, Disley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
On the handoff, it's Harris. Finding room to the 20. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. On on the zone read. Here's Harris. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to get the third down conversion.
At the 5-yard line.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Dolphins, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Tua. He takes off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
That's a gain of 10.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that first down.
Man in motion here is Washington. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 37-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he finds Tyreek. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Play action. Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Nine yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal. Man in motion here is Washington. One more time, it's Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's 3rd and goal.
So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the 1st. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. They took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Patterson's kick is good, and the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Hassan Haskins to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Harris again. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Another run here with Harris. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man is the tight end Disley. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, the chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Gonna run out of the gun. Here's Harris. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Harris. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Harris. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Matt McConkey, touchdown LA. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Dolphins 3.
After the touchdown, here's Kicker out to send this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A play fit. Now 2 to throw. Moving to his left. Off he goes.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing is Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good.
It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 33 yards.
20-yard line.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the 1st half.
Tua, give it to Achane, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw is Tua. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Haskins now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Disley is the man in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
Complete to number 15, Brad McConkey. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead as we go up to Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 8. As this drive begins with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. That went out wide to Achane. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get this run out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep is Darius Davis. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Herbert. Field, but it is incomplete. Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Pistol here for Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. First down, L.A.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
14. First down, Chargers.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Will Disley, the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Herbert to the air again. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Herbert to throw. Rolling right, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it, and the Chargers extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Dolphins 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. First down as the tackle's made at the 36.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Chain. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. Forced out wide.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll bring Waller in motion here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. That's into the hands of the fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Trying the left side. Here's Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Allen in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waller. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an...
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Herbert now on first down. Looking middle, and he finds Disley. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the 43, here's second and a yard. Conklin goes in motion. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Willie Gay on the tackle. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
This down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down, Chargers.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Got the first down inside the 30.
He was brought down at the 26.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Harris. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Ifitu Melifonwu on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 7. Herbert out quick to Allen. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up second and goal.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. That is Zach Sealer getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one from 39 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Cameron Dicker to kick
so
off for
Dicker
the
back
Chargers.
out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. In motion, it's Waddle. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
2 and out on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A shotgun snap for 2. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
3rd and 7. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, 2. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
Throw across his body is complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
First down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield.
That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer.
Chargers 24, Dolphins 13.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. First and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. This is caught 2. And he will get into the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Miami.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.